venue lightning tour. We are excited to be here in historic St. Paul. We have the Capitol back here. We have the light rail. This is where history literally meets New Age. We're at the Celeste Hotel and Bar. Let's check it out. I love these amazing old places with tons of history. We're gonna have, the bar actually has this great patio. The patio is on the other side too. A great area to just kind of hang out with friends.
Hey Matt.
Hey Michelle.
Come on into this boutique hotel.
Beautiful entrance. Let's
Yes.
go check it out, everybody. Let's check out the Celeste Bar and Hotel. Hey.
Hey, good
Jody,
to see
hi,
you.
Carl. How are you? This is Jody and Carl. Thank you so much for having us here today. So tell us a little bit about this building. I mean, I know that it's old, it's historical, but it looks new and fantastic. Tell us a little bit about it.
Well, it started its life as St. Agatha's Conservatory of Art and Music, and we have the sisters to thank for raising the money building it and building with such beautiful design. And then we have Carl Deacon, our general manager, to thank for taking that design and making it fun and interesting and full of color and preserving the beautiful artwork which is here.
So when was this originally that you're talking about? St. Agatha's, was it
Yeah, originally they opened the building in 1910,
1910?
and the sisters left in 63.
63. So you have merged 1910 with New Age today.
Absolutely.
That is amazing. So you're a talented dude.
Really good point. And we've been open since the November of 2019. We had a slight closure due to COVID. We are open again and ready to welcome in our friends
Open
and
and
guests.
ready to go. That's awesome. Carl, thanks so much for taking some
Thank you.
time. Appreciate you, but
Enjoy your tour.
I know you're busy, so
Yes, have a
go
good
on.
day.
Jody, let's check out the rest of the place, shall we?
Come on in. This was one of the parlors, and it is our check-in desk.
This is where Karen tells you where you're going to stay.
That's right. This is where, and it's an interesting process because not all the rooms are the same. We are not cookie cutter rooms at all, and she will find the right room for you. She also happens to be the artist who painted Sister Celeste St. who was the Reverend Mother here during the day.
Like you said, lots of history. Let's go check out
The
the old
parlor
parlor.
on the other side has become a bar now, which I think would have surprised the sisters since they only ever had tea and cookies in here.
Tea and cookies to lots of liquor. Beautiful.
I was looking at the bar and I was seeing a chair up there and I was just like, gosh, I wonder if there's a chair cocktail and I wonder what that would be made of.
We have lots of interesting cocktails.
I'm sure.
Like the Bad Habit and the Rosary.
Oh.
Cheers.
That's so great.
Tell us a little about this tiling that's around the fireplace.
I know that I heard she was telling us earlier here that this is the nuns that were here when this was first originated actually hand painted these tiles and they have kept their original artwork here. So isn't it beautiful?
You'll see a lot of the original woodwork, a lot of the original artwork, a lot of framed paintings that were either painted here or in Europe and brought over. And if we step this way, where our beautiful Elizabeth is.
So comfy.
Welcome to the group confessional. I do feel like there's a joke here about a pregnant person in a nunnery, but we can figure out that punchline later. This group confessional space, Jody, is absolutely fantastic. I love how this space can open up with the chains into a larger space, or you can have this intimate lounge space here, and then on the flip side, we'll show you next, that dining space they have set up, so you can have it be multifunctional.
That's where they listen to your confessional. This is the other side of the space. So you can see that it's a great place for like maybe a small dinner or a conference. I love the rich blues. I love the dark wood. It's an amazing place. All right. So let's go check out the rest.
Let's go down the great hall here. You'll notice all our hallways are very large to accommodate the comings and goings of the sisters and the children.
The artwork is stunning in here.
Here's an example down at the end of our great hall of one of the paintings that was done by the sisters. That's the way they learned to paint with the masters, and then they brought their knowledge here.
And you recently just, you had mentioned that they just had a renewal vow ceremony right
So
here?
we have lots of smaller, intimate spaces that work well for renewal of vows, small weddings. We've had weddings in the bar area that can be a little more casual, a little more fun, a little smaller. And then upstairs you'll see where we are able to do upscale, smaller wedding ceremonies as well.
Jody, let's go check out upstairs then.
This painting right here actually was painted in Europe and brought over. And if we go further down the hall, you'll see Sisters, Mother Superior's office space. So you can see we have converted it into a beautiful bedroom space.
Beautiful.
And there are the pocket doors that would have been in front of those
So
parlors.
these are the doors that were in front of where the check-in is, where the parlor was.
Absolutely.
That's so amazing that you repurposed some of this great stuff.
Again, you'll see the history, the wood, but then if you go into the bathroom, you'll notice all of our HVAC is new, our plumbing is new. So you have that wonderful combination of brand new, pristine, ready for you to enjoy, but the interesting history that makes this more of an experience than just a hotel stay.
To the floor?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. So what else do you have to show us?
Well, it isn't always on a tour, but we have some really interesting bathrooms that you might want to see.
Believe me, at events we care about bathrooms.
There you
all the
go.
time. Hey ladies,
Hi.
help us out with the bathrooms, will you?
First, I have to say, Jody,
Oh.
this painting's very familiar. What is familiar about this?
Well, you might recognize half of it. That would be this half. The other half is my husband, and Carl Deacon thought it would be very funny if we were here to direct the men's room and the women's room.
Wow, I love that personal touch to you guys. That
So
is
it's
such
the two of you together.
Yes.
Oh,
We,
that's-
both of our better halves.
That is fantastic.
well, let's show these beautiful restrooms off. Oh, look at how they just kept with the theme of the gold and the dark and the regal and the chandeliers. This is a great restroom. And of course, like we said, we have to have enough restrooms when we host all of our events, right?
Yes.
But I will say, I'm a little disappointed that the men's room is cooler than the women's room.
Why is it cooler?
I think it's cooler.
Come on over here because the guys' room is much better. I think it's really cool. I'll check this out.
The wallpaper on here.
Yes, and the strips and it just is amazing. Very gentleman looking in here, and then you can spend some time like reading some of these news clippings.
It's in
so-
Russian and German and Spanish,
I
English.
know, super great.
Wow. It's very worldly in here. All right, so let's go up the stairs. Are you guys are taking the
elevator,
elevator?
and we'll race you up there.
Oh, we're gonna
We'll
beat
take
you.
the stairs.
Come.
What a beautiful staircase.
Obviously, historic, a little worn towards the bottom because all the sisters always took the stairs. They wouldn't take the elevator.
Oh, and it was built in 1910. So
There you go.
just about 112 years. No big deal. Wow. So this is the floor. Oh.
Hello, ladies. Take a look how nice and wide these hallways are. That's of interest because you can rent this entire floor out. There are 12 rooms on this floor, so you and your family can have this entire floor. We are on the floor with the event space, so we can have your ceremony in the event space. Spill out here with high tops and low tops, music, a bar. We will flip your space for you. You can come back for an elegant dinner in that
So
same
this
space.
would be an ideal social area for an event. You get to rent the entire floor.
You have the whole floor,
Everyone will
all
be
the
staying
rooms.
in their own suites as well. This is amazing.
And it's very, very affordable.
Well, we like affordable. Everybody does. What do we got in this hallway?
So we are approaching what used to be the chapel. It's now our event space, and we also serve breakfast here.
Breakfast and chapel. Event space. Oh, wow. Look at the stained glass. And the artwork. The chandelier.
This space is so beautiful that it doesn't take a lot to make it ready for a wedding. And it was designed as a chapel. In the day, it used in this direction, and back behind wall is our honeymoon suite.
Okay.
You can have your event either facing the windows or facing this direction because it is a square room.
How many people can you?
We can do 60 people in this event space.
Okay. And then we've got an awesome kitchen
Also,
over
as
here.
you are staying here as our guests at the hotel, we have a European-style breakfast area where we're making fresh eggs, the meats, all of the fixings, and everything anyone would want to get their day started out, including endless coffee.
That is nice this is for everyone that stays here, right?
Correct.
And then they utilize this, caterers can utilize this for
And
events?
this becomes the catering kitchen. We close the blinds.
Okay.
We drape the door. No one knows what's going on back behind the curtains.
Yeah.
And you have a wonderful, wonderful event.
Okay, well, let's go check out a little bit more of the event space. Something that I noticed is, and this is all over the building, folks, this amazing artwork. This piece is really very cool. Can you tell me a little bit about
This
it?
piece has a really important story. So we found a lot of the artwork here in the building, but it wasn't in very good shape. So we
Okay.
found a local museum restoration shop, and they restored it. To give you an example of what the restoration does, these white stars were not apparent until we actually cleaned up and framed this piece of artwork.
Wow.
We put quite a bit of money into restoring this artwork, but why wouldn't we? The sisters lived here, they painted it here, it belongs here.
It just makes this place so much more authentic to have as a part of it.
Thank you.
All right, is this the way?
Yes.
Way back to the,
So after you've had your event and you are ready for your honeymoon or you want a spot to get ready for your wedding, we have this special suite for you.
now this is a suite. Holy, hi Elizabeth, are you tired?
Hey, I actually am. So get out of here soon so I can take a nap.
It's majestic in here. What is this, a 30-foot ceiling?
Yes. And we have stained
Stained
glass
glass.
on the ceiling, stained glass on the windows, lots of room for your folks to be here with you as you get ready, and then a beautiful space for your honeymoon night.
So Jody, you have to tell me, this was originally the altar, and now it's used for honeymoons. How does past residents feel about that?
Well, we actually had the sisters come and visit with us, and we were a little nervous about showing them what had become of their altar. But they took one look at this and said they thought it was heavenly. And they love that this space, the whole hotel, is being used for hospitality, welcoming people in and taking care of them. That's something they felt they always did. We feel this hotel has a special energy because of all the good work that they did while they were here. And I think that's what makes it such a welcoming space.
This is beautiful. And the ladies didn't deal with a lot of nonsense.
No nonsense.
Oh, nice.
No nonsense with them.
All right. So is this the makeup room here?
Yes, it is.
Looks like it's
That's
an
a great
office.
space for anyone to get ready for their special event.
Yeah, that's a great mirror, great lighting.
We
I look
also
good.
do anniversaries, we do retirements, and we're a great space if you are having a larger wedding but want to have an intimate staycation here at the St. Paul Hotel. So, at the Celeste of St. Paul Hotel. Scratch, 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 scratch. You can have your rehearsal dinner right next door. You can have a special evening here. You can have a brunch with your wedding party the following day. We're here to bookend a larger event if we don't serve your needs with our spaces that we do have.
Oh, and I love this corner here. I could already see a wedding dress hanging right here, and then of course maybe even in front of the stained glass. But Jody, I'm seeing a lot of dark purples in this space, which to me always meant royalty. But was that something to the nuns as well?
It's a very majestic color, and it has very important religious meanings related to higher holidays and special occasions, which I think fits really well here.
And to Minnesota.
And to Minnesota.
Minnesota. So all of the rooms are different.
We have a great variety of rooms. I will say that this suite is like none other.
Yeah, this is pretty nice.
But we have many other lovely rooms that can be rented and would suit needs.
One thing I think I've seen is pretty consistent is how updated the bathrooms are in all the rooms. And hi, Michelle. How are you?
I am having a Calgon take me away moment in this beautiful two-person tub. Imagine champagne and bubbly, and just having a great time here. There's a full shower over here. Very, very beautiful, modern, relaxing place to come.
Oh man, love
All right, so really it's time for my nap. So, see you later. If I get out of this room, because this is gonna be my,
it. Okay, we will do what we are told.
yep.
It's time for us to go.
Hop up here.
Never mind.
Sorry,
All right.
All right.
Good
Bye,
luck.
Elizabeth.
Good night.
That,
Good
that
night.
looks uncomfortable. We're leaving.
Oh man. Nighty night.
Bye bye.
Bye. Goodbye.
Bye everybody. Thanks for having us.
Loved having you here.
Till next time.